Hey everyone, K2 Space, a dynamic startup that's only 2 years old, is making big waves in the space industry with its development of large spacecraft buses. This year, they're gearing up to launch their very first satellite, catching the eyes of both government and commercial clients. I recently had a chat with Karan and Neil Kunjur, the co-founders of K2 Space, and here's the scoop. Their first spacecraft is set to launch on SpaceX's Transporter-12 rideshare mission this October. This mission will be a tech demo for many of the components they've built in-house for their mega-class spacecraft bus. The main goal? To reduce a lot of the technical risks associated with the satellite. The mega-class bus is packed with components like reaction wheels, computers, and flight software, all developed by K2 Space because there wasn't an existing supply chain that met their needs. This bus can handle payloads up to 1,000 kilograms and generate 20 kilowatts of power. What's cool about K2 Space is that they're focused on building larger, yet potentially more cost-effective satellites. Thanks to low-cost launch options like Falcon 9, they can send 10 mega-class spacecraft on a single launch. Interest is booming. They've attracted attention from companies and government agencies alike. K2 Space received a $3.8 million tactical funding increase, TAC-FI award, from the Space Development Agency and Space System Command's Space Domain Awareness and Combat Power Program. Under this award, K2 Space will fly several Defense Department payloads on the first mega-class spacecraft. They also have a cooperative research and development agreement, CRADA, with the Air Force Research Lab to collaborate on cybersecurity topics like cyber hardening and encryption. On the commercial side, K2 Space has signed its first contract with a major telecommunications operator to study the development of a next-gen satellite constellation using K2 Space's bus. While they're prepping for in-space testing of key technologies, some are still in development. This includes a Hall effect thruster using krypton propellant, recently tested in the lab, which will use up to 20 kilowatts of power, 4 times higher than any Hall effect thruster flown to date. Neil Kunjur mentioned that this design maximizes the power generated by the mega-class bus, which is simpler than clustering smaller thrusters. K2 Space raised $50 million in February and currently has 50 employees, with plans to grow to 90 by the end of this year and 130 by next year. They've also signed a lease on a massive 180,000 square foot production facility in Torrance, California, which is 12 times larger than their current space. As Karan Kunjur put it, "We're getting asked by customers how many can we produce in 2026, so we need to scale up to mass production." They plan to move into the new facility in Q4 this year and start scaling up production by Q3 next year, with the goal of producing 50 satellites a year. Stay tuned for more updates as K2 Space continues to push the boundaries of space technology.